morning, welcome to Plant-Based Dads. I'm Joey.
I'm Tim. What's cooking today?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Tim. Here's what we have cooking. What are we making?
Well, it looks like buckwheat.
Well, it's not just buckwheat. It's the very best Instapot buckwheat. This is a great dish. It's great for the morning to get your day started. It's all completely 100% plant-based. It's got some really good antioxidant, anti-inflammatory stuff, right?
Yes.
And it's made in the Instapot. You just kind of throw the stuff in there and it'll be done in 4 minutes. So let's get started. All right, so the first step we're going to do is we're going to make our Instapot stuff first, right? And that's the banana, the groats, the buckwheat groats, the water, and the date, just so that can kind of heat up and kind of get mushed together, right? So I'm going to put in 1 cup of buckwheat groats. We did soak the buckwheat first, right? Just to clean it off and to let it do its thing. I soaked it for about 6 hours. So I'm going to throw that in there. So we're going to put in 1 3/4 cup of filtered water. All right. So there you go there. And Tim's cutting up our banana so it gets kind of soft and mushy in there, becomes part of the broth. And we're also cutting up 1 date. We've got a few bananas straight there. We've got 1 date and 1 banana. You can put more dates in. We're trying to control the sugar, but it does add sweetness. All right, so we're going to get our Instapot going here.
So what about the ingredients? You've got
So what happens is, so we got a lot of great stuff happening here. And what happens is once this is really hot and steamy, right? Then we're going to open this up, do a quick release, and throw those in there, and they're kind of just going to blend together.
Sounds great.
I'm not really good at putting this thing on. Hey, there it is. All right.
So you're thinking like do the hard ingredients first?
Yeah, just to kind of soften it up to get that porridge feel, right? We're going to do the manual here if you have this thing, and we're going to set it to, let's see, 4 minutes, all right? And it's going to take a little while to get to that. And then hit manual again. So see you in 4 minutes.
Okay, we're back.
All right, so it's been 4 minutes, actually longer than that. The pot had to get to the right temperature. We've done the manual release on the steam, right? Every time I take this off, I'm afraid it's going to explode, but let's give it a shot. All right, so we're good there. We're going to start adding the rest of our ingredients. Let's grab a... Perfect. Let's grab a little something to mix it up with. First thing we're going to put in is the frozen blueberries. We've got a cup of frozen blueberries. Blueberries have some great antioxidant qualities, right? And it gives it really some a good little texture and taste to it. The blueberries are frozen. We haven't thawed them out, so they're just going to go right in. But the heat from this will soften them up, so they'll be ready to eat immediately, right? Then we're going to throw in a tablespoon of hemp seed, right? We've also got a tablespoon of chai seeds. Everything we're using here is organic, all right?
So no splash of pesticide?
No, no, it's all organic, no pesticides. I put these in because I like the flavor. We've got a tablespoon of raw cacao nibs, so there's no sugar or anything in them. It's just the raw cacao. I'm a chocolate-aholic, and it just gives me a little bit of chocolate. You can absolutely leave these out. It's optional, right? But I feel like you get a hint of the taste, but it is not overpowering in any way because they're not sweet, right? So let's put those in. Right. We've got a little bit of turmeric going in here, right? This is a ½ teaspoon of turmeric, and the actual measurements, ingredients, the amounts will be in the bottom of the description of the bottom of the video. With turmeric, we always use black pepper because black pepper helps the turmeric get absorbed into the body. It has all those great benefits, the anti-inflammatory and all the other stuff that it does. All right. All right, and here we've got a tablespoon of maple syrup. So we're going to throw that in. This is the sweetener. You can leave it out. I'm okay eating it without the maple syrup, but I mean it's just 1 tablespoon, and this makes 4 servings. So I feel like it's fine, right? And I've actually chopped up a tablespoon of walnuts also. So you can throw in some walnuts or pecans or whatever we have here, okay? You get that in there. And the last ingredient we're throwing in is a ½ teaspoon of cinnamon. Tim likes a specific cinnamon, right?
Yeah, I think years ago we read about some cinnamon being could be toxic. So I think this is Ceylon cinnamon. This is the one that you want. So.
Right, so it's Ceylon cinnamon that we're using. So you just kind of mix this all up. This actually makes 4 servings. We're gonna give it a little try here, see what it tastes like, and then we'll show you what we do on the bottling, on the canning, and it stores for about 5 days. So in the end, we wind up with 4 mason jars full of the buckwheat porridge. Just the small mason jars. I use the plastic screw tops. You can see right through the jar that you've got the blueberries, some of the nuts in here. This is a meal in itself. Normally when I reheat this, I pour it into a bowl. I do cut up a new fresh banana, lay it on top, and I do add some cinnamon, just a little sprinkle more. Even though it's already in it, it's really ready to eat just the way it is, but I like to add a little more. And it's really good. It has, the buckwheat has a different texture. It doesn't break down and become mushy, so it still has its, it still has a little bit of a crunch while still being cooked. And then you get the nuts and you get the blueberries and all that. So this is a really hearty meal. Try this. If you do try it, maybe leave a link below, a comment. Thank you for following us. Hit the like button and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.